What is up, guys? So here we are with another Lucid Motors update. Okay, guys, so this is the big day. The ticker symbol has officially been changed. As you can see here, I'm currently logged into my Webull account, and as you can see here, it's currently trading under LCID. So in this quick video, we're going to basically go over exactly what's going to take place, why the ticker symbol's changing, how the market cap's going to change, the shares outstanding. We're going to cover all of that stuff, and I'm going to give you guys kind of my short-term prediction on what's going to happen. Could be some downside risk, but I believe there's going to be some upside reward as well. So let's get right into the video, guys. So if we head over here, kind of explain exactly what's going on. There's a really nice article over at Motley Fool, Fool.com. It says it's official. Lucid Motors closes SPAC deal and it debuts as LCID on Monday. So basically, the key points is that the ticker symbol is going to change. This is the biggest one, guys. So if maybe a lot of guys are searching for CCIV on Webull, Fidelity, Robinhood, whatever you're using, you don't see the stock anymore, don't panic. The symbol has changed. So if this is your first time buying a SPAC stock, basically what's going to happen is that as CCIV holders, we don't own the entire company, okay? We just own a small portion of it. You have private equity investors. You have obviously the original private investors of Lucid Motors. So we're all coming together on this, and that's going to send the shares outstanding a lot higher. So it's going to send it to around 1.6 billion shares outstanding, and we're going to have a market cap of around 38 to 39 billion, depending on how the stock trades. So quite a big market cap, of course, for a company that really doesn't have any revenue coming in. But the demand for the SPAC was so much. This is the reason why the price is so high. Most SPACs end up opening at around $10. This one opened at 15. So there's been unprecedented demand for this company. So as you can see here, we're going to be dealing with some other things as well. A lot of people think that there's going to be a lot of dilution and things like that. But like I said, the company's already sitting on around $4.4 billion in cash from this deal. Hopefully they won't have to dilute the stock anymore. But we'll really see what happens, because obviously this is going to be a really capital intensive business. But the way that they took many years to kind of test drive, get the Lucid Air going, obviously test out the vehicle, and they have over 10 to 14,000 pre-orders. Okay, so we'll see what happens with the dilution. I wouldn't really worry about it so much. I think a lot of the fears are overblown. This is definitely a stock that you want to get into. Okay, it says over 10,000 vehicle reservations, but that was posted last month. I'm assuming that that number has gone up. So I'll say around 10 to 14,000. That's a nice range that we're sitting in. So now let's take a look at the charts, and I'm going to give you guys my prediction, okay? Now, really, a couple things could happen. Number one, when the market cap changes to $38 billion, a lot of people might think, oh, $38 billion for a company that's generating any revenue, this is too expensive, and there could be a panic sell-off, okay? We're sitting at $24. This stock could have some downward pressure. That is a possibility. But the other side of the coin, okay, a lot of people are going to say, hey, this is Tesla 2.0. This company has a ridiculously nice product. This company is going to be mass producing these Airs with over 10,000 reservations. Over 10,000 reservations, it's going to be able to generate probably at least $600 to $700 million worth of revenue. Okay, the average price for a Lucid Air is sitting between 60 to 70,000. It's a little bit more expensive than like the Model 3 or something like that. So they're going to be able, even though they're not going to have obviously selling as many cars as Tesla right out, the average cost per car is much higher than Tesla, so that means their revenue is going to be higher. So obviously Tesla has other vehicles like the Model S Plaid, but let's be honest, most people are not able to afford that type of vehicle. So the good thing about Lucid is that the average buyer is going to be kind of a higher quality person in terms of how much money they make and things like that. So the average customer is going to have obviously more money to spend, and I think that's going to help Lucid a lot, kind of close that gap between themselves and Tesla, and also other competitors that come to the market like Faraday. Apple's probably going to have their own EV as well. So there's a lot of interesting things that are going to take place here. But I think at $24, okay, I still have a long-term price target of around $2,000 for Lucid Motors. I'm still sticking to that price target simply because Lucid has all of the necessary tools, great management, and most importantly, a great product, guys. The car is a beautiful car. It's one of the top EVs out there. They're really going to give companies like Mercedes, Jaguar, of course, you know, Ferrari, all of these kind of high-end luxury car companies are really going to give these guys a run for their money. And even though there's going to be a lot more competitors in the market by 2025, I'm not worried about Lucid Motors in the short term. I really think they have an unbelievable opportunity to really sell a lot of cars, guys. Like, that's exactly what Apple did, what Tesla did. They simply sold a lot of cars, delivered a lot of cars. So that's exactly what we're looking for. We're looking basically for the exact same outcome. Okay, so now if we take a look at the charts, we'll give you guys a couple of technical analysis. We've done a little bit of fundamentals here, where the revenue is probably projecting. If you take a look at this chart, what this looks like to me is this looks like accumulation. This looks like this is the year-to-date chart. As you can see here, we had a major run-up, okay, to $60. Then we had a run-down. All of this, probably since as early as March, has been accumulation. So this means that obviously there's retail coming in, but what this really shows me is that there's big institutional money coming into the stock right at about $17 to $18. So this is a great opportunity to buy, guys. I believe we're going to see the first run up probably after the company starts the deliveries by the end of Q3, if not in the early of Q4. So while I think a lot of people are going to be scared and think, oh, it could crash down to 15, it could crash down to 10. I don't think that's happening. These are huge institutional buys right here. Whenever you see volume low like this, okay, obviously the volume was much higher. This is retail, right? So when you see volume like this is retail investors like you and me coming in. When you see low volume like this, and there's just like basically not much movement, this is institutional buyers. So big money is coming to the stock at these levels. I think it's an excellent time to buy. Of course, I could be wrong. Perhaps the market cap gets cut in half. But I don't see that happening, guys. People have been waiting for these vehicles for years. This is going to be Tesla 2.0. This is my favorite retirement stock of this decade, other than obviously Bitcoin. But Bitcoin's not a stock, right? Okay, Bitcoin's like digital gold. But if you're looking for a stock in the stock market that you're like, look, I want to put $1,000, $10,000, $100,000 into a certain company, and at the end of this decade, I want to be able to walk away from my job or my career, I think Lucid Motors fits the bill perfectly. It's just checking off all the boxes, guys. Obviously, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to invest in Lucid Motors. I'm just telling you, as a Lucid Motors shareholder myself, I really believe in this company. If you guys want to check out my analysis of all my favorite EV stocks, you can click the link in the description below. I cover all of the EV companies like Tesla, NIO, of course, Lucid Air, Canoe. I cover all of them and much more in depth in that article. So be sure to click that link in the description below. You can check that guys out. And let me know what you guys think. Are you guys going to buy Lucid Motors on its ticker change debut? What do you guys think? Do you think it's going lower? Do you think it's going much higher? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So that's about it now. I want to kind of just wrap this video up. It's kind of getting a little bit longer. If you guys enjoy my content, please smash the thumbs up button and smash the red subscribe button to receive more Lucid Motor updates from me. To cap things off, guys, we did it. We finally got here. The merger got approved. Let's go to the moon. So that's until next time, guys. Take care.